It is Saturday, June 23rd, 2024. I'm out here at the Pomona Fairplex for the Pomona Swap Meet that we do 7 times a year. It has been a while since the last one. I think that was one of the biggest lapses before there was another Pomona Swap Meet. Next one I will announce is on August 11th because someone will ask, so we'll be at that one as well. And that'll be our 3-year Pomona anniversary because this wraps up 3 years of actually shooting Pomona, this one. And there's gonna be a lot of great cars for sale, and it is hot today and I want to get started, so let's go right now. There's lots of cars and trucks still rolling into the Fairplex for the swap meet. We got a Continental for sale, a couple of them actually. Yeah, so it's $35,000 for a 64 convertible. I should announce if you're owning what I'm planning on hitting in the near future, including the swap meet videos. Check out the tentative list, which will be posted in the comment section of the video, pinned at the top, usually within minutes of the video posting. I think one time I was like 20 minutes late. I can't actually put it in the comment section until the video is live on YouTube, unfortunately. But it lets you know where I'm planning on being. There's the hardtop for $18,500. If there's any music copyright issues later in the video, I might have to overlay one of my AI tracks that I make. I actually made a Pomona Swap Meet video a while back, a song a while back. I'll have to see if I can find it in my files. I did post it on Instagram, which by the way, if you go on my Instagram, I'm rarely on there. So sending me a message on Instagram is like, I might reply, I might not check it for 2 months. It's weird. I'm not really an Instagram person. I mean, that's why I took the Instagram link out of my newer videos. This doesn't look like a 64 Sport Fury. Okay, well, it is. Oh, that looks more like a 48 Ford sedan. We have 6,000 or best with pink on non-op. I don't know if there's a phone number. There's the phone number. So next week I have no idea what I'm filming yet. Looking at a couple options. I got a cool chopper, Triumph. There you go, there's the info on the Triumph. Yeah, ready to build the OJ Tribute of your dreams. Got a 92 Ford Bronco, there's the info on that one. We got a boat for sale. This guy watches the channel, so I told him I'd get his boat. $11,500. A shot of the boat here.
Appreciate it.
All right, thanks. Here we got a G-Body, $23,500. Lack of phone number. I'll just bring you the car. Sometimes when there's no phone number or it's illegible, they are for sale somewhere else on the internet, and you can find them. It gives you an idea of the kind of vehicle that shows up here. No phone number. Okay. Another one with no phone number, a 59 Buick. 76,000. It is a real convertible. I'm sure someone would love to own a 59 Buick. It's on air ride. Again, maybe it's for sale, I don't know, usual spots online. We'll bring you this Chrysler, another convertible, 64. This one has a phone number. 16,000 is the Newport variety. Okay, I will guess that these are all the same guy's cars, including the Newport, because Now there's more Buicks with no info on it. There you go, 60 Buick convertible, 75,000. Again, a very nice car. I'm guessing the owner of the Chrysler is the same guy because it's mixed in with these. And another 60 convertible. So last time you saw 260 Buick convertibles and a 59 in the same place. Here we go. Okay, this one has the number, so maybe it's this guy, I don't know. 63,000 on this 60 Buick. Nice shot of the two Buicks together. I'm gonna bring this Monte Carlo. Another one, no info. Just oh no, there's info. I don't. Hopefully you can see it's 35,000. I can't see the phone number. Hopefully it shows up in the shot. It's way up on a trailer. Or a Monte Carlo lowrider. I got a 68 Chevy C10. This one is 45,000. Come on, I'll get you the phone number. Oh, there's the phone number right there. I got a 73 Dodge Dart Sport, original paint, and a 23,000 on this one. I should also mention, make sure you like the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Give some comments on what you think is a good deal, what you think wasn't a good deal, what you liked. This help us out with the algorithm, which unfortunately for the last year, YouTube decided to play TikTok and it messed up everyone that does long form videos. So make sure you do the same thing on everyone else that you like to watch their long form videos, because they've all been affected by YouTube's TikTokness. I got a 76 K5 Blazer. A little bit of work, 8,500. I did not bring my square body Suburban today. I actually like to edit in the car afterwards, and my marquee has like wonderful air conditioning. So I parked in the normal lot, and that's what I'm planning on doing. Our square body's rolling through. A 79 E100 van, 4,500. This one's a window van. It is a shorty, but it's a window van. The panels are more desirable. So the AC does work in the Suburban, does not work extremely well like it does in the Marquee. There we go, yeah, C10 short bed, step side. It's a 61 model, 12,000. Hopefully you can read that, it's in ballpoint. I know it's going to get hot today. Did film a nice show yesterday, the F100 Western Nationals down in Anaheim at Canyon RV Park, where they have a lot of shade, so it was a nice one to film yesterday morning. Got a 64 Impala. It's got a little crispiness on the hood there. 22,000. Hopefully he's got, oh yeah, he's got, see, this guy knows how to write a phone number. That's how you write a phone number on a for sale sign. Very easy to read. So it's got a little bit of crunchiness down in the quarters. Overall, it's a very buildable 64. A little bit of crunchiness there. Yeah, she looks like she's been painted over a few times in her life. Got an 82 GMC. Oh, it says Chevy. Oh, it's a Chevy with a GMC grill, I'm guessing. It's the opposite of my Suburban, which is a GMC with a Chevy grill. 6,000, 1 ton dually. Looks like it's missing the, oh, he's got the wheels, I think. He's going for the fuel economy. There we got an OBS 97 Tahoe, 17,000, two-door variety. The one that used to be the Blazer. This one's got the barn doors, which is kind of neat. Okay, we got Grand National Truck Show coming up in, I believe it's September, here at Fairplex as well. I'm planning on bringing the Suburban out for that one, as I like to enter any of the Grand National shows. I like to enter a vehicle, so my vehicle's on the premises with waters and place to sit and all that. Falcon Squire, there's info on that, 64, 4,400, runs and drives, 6 cylinders, probably the 170, 3-speed on the tree. It's a little bit of assembly, but intact. You don't see the Falcon Squire very often. It's like the wood's missing on this side, or maybe he has it. Got a 62 Falcon Squire many years ago. Sold it to a buddy of mine. He did like a full restoration on it. About a billion years ago.
Yeah.
There we go. OBS Suburban, 21,000. Make offer. It's like she's lowered. 559 area code, so like up by Monterey. These cars are parked really close together. We got an 88 dually Chevy, square body. Here's for 25,000. There's the info on that. I am not going to try to squeeze in there, get an idea what's going on. We're in the area where there's a lot of trailers, so they're parked right up on each other. Also, I should mention they just announced the dates for Hot Rod Power Tour West, which is happening October, I believe, 7th through 11th. I don't think there's any info on this Chevy. Nope, there's no info. Alright, so we got 95 Chevy. So I should say Power Tour starts here at Pomona. They're going to do the racing on that Monday. It goes to San Diego, then to Indio, then to Lake Havasu, and then last day's in Chandler, Arizona. So I already booked my hotel rooms. I think the passes go on sale in July. I'm planning on doing that again. So that'll be an interesting week because I've got Long Beach Swap Meet, then Hot Rod Power Tour all week, and then Pomona Swap Meet the weekend after that. So that'll be a really interesting week for me. '40 Chevy pickup, so it's 13,500. He put his pop-up tent right where the for sale sign is. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, okay, can you read it? I can't even see it, so I said if anybody's coming down here. Oh, here we go, you can see that one. It says no trades. Right-hand drive Mini. This is the Clubbin Woody. For sale sign, no info. Okay, so we'll just do a little walk around. May or may not be for sale somewhere else online. This is the Austin Mini. There's like the Austins and the Woozleys, and of course the Mini Coopers, and then of course the Innocente ones from the Italian ones. Here we got a military Blazer. I believe the government's done clearing these out too. It is the diesel, so probably the 6.2 liter. I can't even see that. I think somebody put like flyers on people's cars right on top of the for sale signs, which was very smart. Really, flyers on people's cars. Don't put it on top of the for sale sign. That's not cool. So I think it's the second or third car I've seen like that. We got a 58 Chevy Apache panel. I can't even read that, so hopefully you can. Hold the camera up. It says 16,235 with a 3-speed. Yeah, you can build your own tow mater replica of this 58 Apache. Tow truck. There you go. If you have kids, this would be a lot of fun, especially if they like the movie Cars. I say I film this when it rains, I film this when it's hot. And it's definitely hot today. Yeah, we got a 67 Impala for sale. No price on it. There's the info. It's in primer. There's the digits again. Oh, no price on this one. I always say it does help people get a gauge of where you're at on a car when you do post a price. You have to put it for a little bit more than what you're expecting to get. Here we got a 66 Chevy 4-wheel drive pickup. There's the info. 5,500. Here we got a 71 Chevy 4-wheel drive pickup for 10,900. Oh, I gotta hold the camera way up high. I can't see what's in the interior. Could be something not allowed. One of these cars is giving off the smell of old gasoline. In case you're wondering, I'm not sure if it's this one or the Caddy. I think it's the Caddy. The Caddy was last tagged in '96, so I could smell the lacquer. Those who know that smell. This Caddy convertible could be yours for 3,500. There it is. I think you can see that. So it went through a tow yard at one point. Left the tow yard stuff on the windshield. We got a Ford for sale. So it looks like it's Windsor powered, probably like a 302 or a 289 or something. Info and other info than that. This is the Victoria 2-door hardtop variety. And there are a lot of cars rolling in still. Like, it's usually I get like nice shots at cars just like flying past when I'm filming the first line. They are all jammed up. Actually kind of glad I didn't do the car corral this morning. We got a very patina to GMC 63. 12,000 on that one. That's the info. 714 Orange County phone number. So it just looks like they clear coated over the patina on this one. Black plates. This like hasn't been tagged in a while, so it's like they just pulled it out, threw some white walls on it, rolled it out here. So they had a mishap over by Dodger Stadium. Oh, it says Babe Ruth on it. Here's by Yankee Stadium, man. Got a Falcon Ranchero. This one's a 65. Runs good. V8 C4 transmission. 11,500. Very faint ballpoint pen phone number. 559 area code. So I got our first car alarm. Volkswagens. I usually try to get the Volkswagens towards the end of the video. Also, I forgot to mention, I do focus on the cars that are for sale, since that's why a lot of people watch the Swap Meet videos. I know people come out here and display their cars and they're like, how come you don't film the other stuff? It's like, because I'm usually busy filming the ones that are actually for sale. As obviously most of the other shows I do are display and not for sale. There's 79L coming out for 6,000. We got a 62 Impala that is for sale. got a small block of some sort in there. The info on that. Looks like it's a Super Sport buckets and kind of a little bit of crunchiness down in the fender. Yeah, that one you can probably read better. I didn't see a price on it. Yeah, I didn't put a price on the other one either. It's like could use some quarter panel repair. Yeah, a little bit of door repair. 805, so Ventura-ish County area. Yeah, we got a Ford Bronco for sale. I'm not going to get too far down there because it's parked really close. This is making an offer. 1980, so it is a smogger. No idea what's going on with it. Okay, we got a 61 Apache pickup. 27,000. Again, I am not going in there. I will bump into something. This guy parked. Okay, this side I can get around a little bit easier. I'm gonna say when you come out here, try not to park right next to the car next to you, like 2 inches from it. Does make it so people can view your vehicles a little easier. Got a Studebaker Hawk. Supposed to go out to my buddy Chuck's and work on the Studebaker probably tomorrow morning. Yeah, 4,200 on that one. I have the 53 Starlight Coupe with the GT Hawk running gear with the 4-speed. All right, we got a 71 C10 pickup. F-250 bump side, 4-wheel drive variety, 72. This guy wrote large, so you can read it. 21,500 on this one. I think this was here last month too. Bring it this side. Here we got a 70 Chevelle Malibu. 22,500. Hopefully you can see that. It's to be a California car. It's like it was a vinyl top car. They took the vinyl top off before things got crunchy.
At least looks like someone took the vinyl top off.
There's the other side of that Malibu. Yeah, this looks like Grandma's Garage fresh. There's the info on that. Now there you go. It does have a little hole there, but nothing crazy. Here we go. Yeah, 70s El Camino. 76, so just in time for you to get it smog. 7,000 make offer. You want a pre-smog El Camino? How about a 59 first year with a 6? So you don't see them with the 6 very often. Could be yours for 13,500. Pause it, read it. Does need a little bit of work. So I get sat out in the desert for a few years. Here we got 65 Impala for sale. Project. So he's got the glass and all the other pieces for it. So he's in the middle of body work and paint. There's the Impala info, 8,500. Yes, I still have my 69 Impala, and no, I have not decided whether I'm going to sell it or not. I kind of want to hold on to it if I can. So we will see. Another Impala 58, first year. I can't even see what's in there. Oh, it's got a 348. Okay. Had to stick my head up there. See the info on that. It says 348 on the sign. Here's for 50,000. Got a 77 square body C10 short bed, 28,000. Info on that. I say I had quite a few of these back when they were much cheaper. But people got into them. An 83 Toyota four-wheel drive. 14,000 on this one. To be very clean. It's got the old sheepskin covers on the seats. They used to sell down at the gas station. There's always that guy out front. Only accepted cash. You know the guy. I want to tell you about sheepskin covers for my mom's 79 Beetle off a guy at a gas station. That was the 80s. It's a Model T. There you go, 8,500. Make your Tin Lizzie with a hand crank dreams come true. Take the whole family out for a ride. There we go. We got a some sort of a 95 Saline equipped supercharged Mustang of some sort. I'm assuming Saline equipped is not the same as like a factory Saline. I think it just means he has Saline parts. I could be corrected on that. Here's one that could be a profession for you. 1942 Packard Hearse, 22,500. Looks like it's been updated on in the mechanical department. Got the billet steering wheel, so probably built in the 90s, I would say. It's got the casket with the zombie in it. Just in time for Halloween in a few months. See how the airbrush works. This thing is wild. So there's still a ton of cars rolling in, as you can see. I don't think people got the memo how hot it's going to be. That's 59. Like I said, this is a great turnout considering the heat. Triumph Roadster. This car is usually parked in about the same spot as the 58 Chevy Delray ex-police car with a 348. We've seen this here and also at other shows.
Friday. Yeah. We showed up Friday, but I
got a 1929 Chevy. Up here for 22,000. Bring it over here. There you go. There's your info on that. Come around the other side. Kind of neat. I see a lot of 29 Chevys floating around. So it's got the optional air conditioning for the rear passengers. There we got a 56 Ford F100. We saw a bunch of these yesterday in the down in Anaheim. There's the info on that. Here's for 30,000. It's not for sale. We'll bring you this 56 Ford Victoria four-door hardtop four-door. Oh, it does have a for sale sign. I'm sorry. It's hidden. It's the stealth for sale sign. You don't see the four-door hardtops in these very often. There we go, we found it. 30,000. Might be a bit of a Pomona price for that many doors, in my opinion. I got a 37 Chevy for sale, no price. There's the phone number. I forgot to mention, if you see these phone numbers, check the date of the video before you start dialing any digits, because, you know, I know people do watch these, like, into the future. Keep in mind, usually after about a month or so, it might not be for sale. And if every once in a while we run into something that's just like a screaming deal, those are usually gone like by the end of Pomona or within the first week. Here we go. We got a 1958 Plymouth four-door hardtop with the top removed. So they call it the Parade Convertible. got the poly, I'm guessing the 318. 29,500 on that one. Unfortunately, on hard tops, the top is usually a lot of the rigidity of the car. That's what I always say when you're looking at a car that was a hard top with the top removed. If it has not been braced, it could create it. This 57 isn't for sale. We'll bring it to you anyway. Yeah, 56 Buick 4-door hardtop. 19,900 on that one. Be like an older restoration. It's a special variety. Well, it's not for sale. This guy's got beer taps on his forward panel, ready for any occasion. Guessing he does parties and things like that. This is the tap truck. It's kind of a neat idea. Here's a few different trucks that have taps on them. We saw one seen at various shows. It's a 58 Chevy Impala for $95,000. The info on that one. He also has the club. We got a Pontiac for sale. Here's 1953 for $23,000. Here's the info on that. It is a 2-door hardtop. Comes with the Nightmare fuel in the back seat.
I watch your YouTube channel all the time.
This truck isn't for sale, but we'll bring it to you anyway. Have a neat patina. Okay. It's literally hay, so. We got Chevy for sale. It's got a 502 big block. He wrote an entire life story right there. Pause it, maybe you can read it. The phone number is written in microscopic. Can only be read by a space telescope apparently. I like big phone numbers, I cannot lie. Yeah, that one's the same way. Same thing. I got a Ford F100. It's got a 5.0 EFI motor in it. There's a for sale sign. I'll bring it on this side. The info on the Ford, 38,000. I guess we'll roll right into this 25 Model T. Yep, that's a slant 6. Ford F1 for sale, 38,000. This guy likes the text.
Very nice.
I'm still like a phone call guy myself. I don't know. Another one. I don't think this one's for sale. That one doesn't have a for sale sign. We'll bring you this one that does. It's got the LS swap. So he's just looking at Trey. He's got more info on the sign on the other side. course, he's parked right up on the barricades here. There you go, asking 18,500. There's all the info on that one. And it's legible. Oh, we already got the phone number on the other side, so we got you covered on this one. I guess I'll roll into this 57 since it's right here and it's for sale.
Hey, Rodney Dangerfield.
Hey, I got no respect at all, I'll tell you, you know. All right, here we go. There's no new idea Rodney Dangerfield impersonations. There you go. That's what could be us for 26,000. Hey, what a deal, you know. So I always tell the story. I tried out for Dana Carvey's TV show, and he's like, "That's the best Dangerfield I've ever seen." But we want people to do a bunch of impressions, not just one really well. That's sort of my claim to fame, other than filming Pomona Swap Meet. I always tell the story, like when I started shooting Pomona, it was like towards the end of the pandemic. I was already filming car shows, and there wasn't a lot to film then. I thought, oh, there's Pomona Swap Meet coming up. I wonder if I should go film it. So I did, and it sort of became my thing. I think the first one I didn't even show the for sale signs, and people complained. So after that, I always showed the for sale signs. Yeah, we're rolling through. It's a 50 Ford Woody for sale. He's even got a surfboard with it. 35,000. Ready to take to the beach. There you go. Come around the other side. Actually, if you ever want to watch any of my old ones, I do have a playlist of all the, got this Nash. I do have a playlist, Pomona Swap Meet on the channel. It has all the Pomona Swap Meets I've filmed. So this should be number 21, because it completes 3 years, 12,500. So it's very, very much like one my father had many years ago. Yeah, 36 Ford Roadster for sale. 70,000 on that one.
Not mine.
Not yours?
I have the 40 convertible back home.
You know this guy?
About a 55 Ford Thunderbird. It's got the teapot carburetor. If you know, you know. I will say that. They aren't the best. There you go. There's the reason why a lot of guys went to the later manifolds with the Holly. This one's got the correct top without the portholes for 55. A lot of people put the porthole tops on the 55s, which were 56, 57. In fact, my mother had one with the porthole tops in 55 years ago. 1930 Ford Roadster, 42,000 on this one. Does have the club. This will be probably a 90s built hot rod, judging by all the billet. Nope, no boys wheels though. 37 Ford Coupe. Look at what's going on there. For 28,500. That's a kind of a neat car. Upgraded drivetrain with an automatic, but very, very nicely patinaed coupe. Show you the interior again. I don't know if there's any more info on this side. There you go. Yeah, I got a 57 Ford Fairlane two-door hardtop. It's got the Thunderbird 312. It was asking 27,500. Reman engine, reman transmission, and new brakes. Very, very nice example of a 57 Ford. It's almost like a nice original car that they did like a light restoration on. That's what it looks like to me. How about a Buick? This guy put his for sale sign on his engine. There you go, that's where you can read it. Oh, you can read this one though. Alright, so it's $24,750. First time I think I've seen people put their for sale sign on the engine. Their 90s style rod. Check out the 90s paint scheme. I don't know if that style's ever going to come back. I think there is a bit of a nostalgia for the 90s stuff now. There you go, that's how you do Pomona right there. There's a guy that knows how to party. We got a T-bucket with a lot of motor. It's looking at you. 1923 of the 351 Cleveland. 30,000 on that one. Now we reached the Corvette section. Look at the 67 Stingray. Not through. I usually focus in on the older ones. I got a 67 big block car. Usually there's some stuff for sale that's kind of cool in here. I actually went to an estate sale yesterday after filming down in Anaheim. There was an estate sale right by there. Picked up some great Soul 45s, and they had a, I believe it was a 79 Corvette for sale for $9,500. That was actually a decent deal. I'm sure somebody scooped it up. Usually I cover the Corvettes and then I zigzag my way back, and then at the end of the video we do as much of the Volkswagen section as I can and deal with the music there. This early Charger rolling through. Like I said, this is a fantastic turnout considering how hot it is today. Okay, we got a Corvette that is for sale, 59.
Make sure you get that phone number, right?
Okay, we get the phone number. There you go, 105,000 on that one. Here all the info.
Well, that's no, that just started.
Say you negotiate on it. There you go.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Start high and then start low and go up.
Exactly. Now we'll get your car in the video. All right, there's that number again. Tell you what, it is still like a traffic jam rolling in here. Got a 62 Corvette. As I said, I'm kind of happy I parked in the regular spectator parking today. It's got the 6 tail lights. I think it would have taken me quite a long time to get in. We got another Corvette. Not for sale. This guy's been to like every car show in Southern California apparently, as have I. We got this Corvette. Oh, this one has a for sale sign, no info though. So it might be for sale somewhere else on the internet. I think it was last June or the June before that. We had like absolutely amazing, like perfect weather, and it was this busy. And I think I talked to the guy who ran the swap meet afterwards, and he said they were literally, I think I talked about the next one, and he said, oh yeah, we had to like tell people to leave at 4 because they didn't want to leave because the weather was so nice. This one is for sale. There's the info on that. That's 65. The Continental does not have a for sale sign on it though. Not sure why he's in the Corvette section. Very nice early Bronco 289. Does have a for sale sign with no info on it. So I'm not going to get in close. Maybe the back one in the back has info. It's very clean. There you go. There's your info on that one. We got a Chevy Fleetmaster, not for sale. If you like the bombs, check out the Bomb Club show I shot at Santa Anita Racetrack a couple weeks ago. Lots of great bombs in that one. A lot of great shots of cars coming out of the tunnel into the infield at the racetrack there on that show. This one's $25,000 for the 66 Mustang. It's got a 4-speed and pony interior. So I'll get you the sign a little bit better there. 66 number, so he's local. So 4-speed with a 289. I guess I'll roll into this blue Chevy C10. This is a 62. It does have a for sale sign. It is LS swapped. I'll bring it around. It does have the club. 54,000. No, I see there's a phone number on the other side. Clean example. This one does have a for sale sign. There's your info. Or has a phone number on the for sale sign, I should say. But it doesn't have the target one. Nicely patinaed Ford coupe. Not for sale, but very nice to look at. This is like the kind of patina I wish my 40 had. Mine was repainted at one time. Well, it looks pretty cool, but it's not like original paint faded. It's like 60s paint faded. Chevy here. Got a 78 pace car edition. This one's got a 4 with a 4-speed, or sorry, 5-speed. 30,000 on that one. Hopefully he got it through emissions somehow. Oh, it's Arizona. So probably might not be easy to get registered in California with that combo, as this year did not come with a big block. A cool Stingray. We got the siren guys out now. That was like the #1 complaint on my Friday night cruising video from Santa Maria. Like, what's with all the sirens? I'm like, well, I like to get the sounds of the cruise, and that's the sounds of the cruise. So, still a lot of amazing cars. Oh, now we got a car alarm. Got a Nova wagon gasser. Our next Pomona event is, I believe it is, actually the next one is the Pomona Swap Meet now, I guess. Then after that we've got Grand National Truck Show coming up. This El Camino was for sale. I saw a for sale sign when I walked past earlier. International Truck Show, and then coming up in October, of course, Power Tour Day 1. So I may do in the Suburban. Obviously that would be very expensive with a 454. It could be yours for $35. No, $35,000. Don't get too excited. A 68 Corvette, some assembly required. 7,500. Wow, it looks better than the one they started out with in Corvette Summer. Yeah, I realized that was a movie, but wow, if Luke Skywalker can do it, you can too.
The first time we stopped, we opened the hood.
I think the sirens are because someone burst into flames because it's so hot today.
6-speed transmission.
Couple 67 Camaros. I may spontaneously combust today. You never know. Alright, it's not that hot, but it is hot. It's a more vintage F-Buy. He's got an SSRS 68 Camaro. Got the Ease 3rd gen. So it has a for sale sign, no info on it though. So let's do a walkthrough. So we still have a lot of ground to cover. 68 Firebird with the McCafe coffee cup option on the hood. I'm sure it's on the build sheet. Out there, here we got some of the car clubs. Like I said, I noticed this is packed in a lot more than it usually is for Pomona today.
And I used to take her everywhere. And then I sold it.
There's an interesting accessory. Little fly screen. I got a guy with an ice cream truck. If you didn't watch the video from yesterday, there's an amazing original Carnation ice cream truck that showed up. The guy found in like a garage that had been sitting since the 70s. And it's definitely a time capsule. It's actually towards the end of that video. Maybe we'll bring you the Chevy ice cream truck. So if you watch that video, it's really worth watching just for that ice cream truck. Like the guy was like, "Oh, I'm gonna restore it." I'm like, I wouldn't touch this thing. It is amazing the way it is. Here are the bombs. Yeah, both these have for sale signs, but no info on them.
Testing. Hey, we're going to start the rolling.
Some more of these cars. You got a 57 Pontiac.
I was going to, and then I got busy doing other stuff.
It is for sale. I don't see a price on it. There's the number on that one. It is a 4-door hardtop. like it's got an aftermarket underdash air on it. Galaxy. Here we go. We got a 54 Chevy for sale. 56 4-door. 40,000 on that one. Yeah, 54 Volkswagen. The info on that. Semaphores. We've seen this one out before. It's a Nash Metropolitan set on a Suzuki Samurai. 16,000 on that one. And it's got like a rhino lining coating of some sort. Ready for your Nash Metropolitan off-roading dreams. Have a Ford pickup street rod, Chevy small block powered. Here's for 65,000. You're gonna need one of those giant screens like they have at Dodger Stadium to read that text. Go Dodgers. If you ask nicely, they'll let you use the Jumbotron. It's got the 90s accessory third brake light, which was very popular on street rods back then. Yeah, 36 Ford pickup, very nicely restored, 50,000. 57 Nomad. It shows Ford Coupe. And we got 55. Hopefully we'll get to some more cars for sale here in a minute. I don't think there was too many car shows this weekend, so I'm guessing a lot of people just said, let's do Pomona. And we got a 40 Deluxe convertible for 50,000. There's the info on that. We got a 57 210 two-door hardtop. Not a Bel Air, 45,000 on this one. It's a 210 that they didn't try to convert into a Bel Air, which is pretty cool. You see that a lot too. There you go, another 90s street rod billet style. Let's say, what do you think? Will that style ever like come back? Well, so these were a big deal back in the 90s. 26,000. This has the prerequisite Boyd's wheels on it. This Mercury Comet convertible.
And this one, body-wise, is straight as can be.
Yeah, Ford shoebox for sale. It's 15 or 16,000 for a 1950. El Camino rolling through. All right, we're gonna go back into the front section where there's cars that are for sale, or trucks. Got 63 F100 for 5,900. There's all your info on that one. Short bed variety. This is the wrong bed style. When they realized the unibody wasn't quite working for them, and they started putting the older style beds on them for a bit. Yeah, we got a 56 F100 Ford 460 with a C6 trans, 24,500. It's a big 460 in that one.
It's got a big one 42 door.
It's gonna shoot this one like walkthrough style. So we run into some music issues. Yeah, 49 F100. I've never really had to mention this in a video, but if you're sitting next to your car and you're dropping F-bombs, I can't use the footage. YouTube will not allow it. So I literally just had to skip a guy's car because, you know, they don't allow that on YouTube, unfortunately. Like I say, there's certain things they do not allow on YouTube videos. It's probably only the third time in the history of this channel I've had to do that. Okay, this one's 42,000. Yeah, we'll do some more walk around style here. It's a really nice Chevy coupe here. I don't think it's for sale. I don't see a sign on it. Looks like it came out of PA. Yeah, you got a 40 Ford convertible for sale. No price on it, but there's all your info on this guy. A little bit of a resto mod. Yeah, we got a 65 Impala for sale. Here's the info on the Impala. This one's for 90,000 on this short bed C10 pickup. Let's do a little bit of walk through till we find something for sale. I think I see a for sale sign on this 67 Mustang over here, 289 V8 car. No price on it. It's an AC car though, so it's kind of neat. It has the under dash, the 4 vents there under the dash. They are slowly getting through the swap meet here. Oh, that truck does have a for sale sign on it. It's hidden. Oh, there's no info on it though. Is there a phone number? Nothing. Okay. It's a constant struggle with the for sale signs. Oh look, one that's filled out. There you go. I got 73 Omega, the old version of the Nova. 12,000 on that one. 66 area code, so San Gabriel Valley. I got a 52 Fleetline Custom for $15,000. There's the info on that. It's got the backwards doors. Looks like it's done like in the 80s or possibly early 90s.
Catch the bottom of it.
Got 65 GMC, 21,500. Actually, that Fleetline a minute ago, he might be selling that one pretty quickly. Yeah, Chevy. It's got a for sale. So, oh, it does 42,000 on this one. There's a phone number on the one on the side. There's the info on the 47 Chevy. This one does have a for sale sign on it for $80,000. It's an Oldsmobile, 1935. Hopefully you can make that out. I'm squinting, but I got the sun in my eye. So you can bring it right over to show you the Chevy. We got a 56 Pontiac 4-door hardtop custom for $10,000. There's the info on that. Looks like they shaved the handles on this one. Now comes the people complaining about the sirens. I already see that coming on the video. This one's for sale.
Yeah.
But you can make that out.
Yeah. Okay. Be back
This is
later.
the unibody variety. Yeah, 48 Chevy Fleetmaster sedan for sale for $20K firm. Walk around. The thing I do like about the sirens though, it drowns out the music. So it does actually help me out, even though we get a lot of complaints about it. Yeah, we got a 72 Gran Torino. No info on the for sale sign though. Zero info. But you don't see 72 Gran Torinos that often, so we'll bring it to you. Here we go, we got this 1948 Chevy Coupe. That's the info on this guy. 714 number, so probably Orange County area. 15-inch Chevy. I'll bring you the C10 with the utility bed. 15,000 on that one. Yeah, the Chrysler Imperial, not for sale, but not a car you see very often either. Little Datsun. This one is for sale. Your 70s Datsun dreams come true. It's a 210 1979 model for $16,000. So it needs some interior work. We have a 57 Buick Roadmaster. Check that out. Definitely a car you don't see. Not a Roadmaster at least. I got 59 Impala 4-door hardtop flat roof. With the cruiser skirts, twin antennas. Not for sale, but we like the 59 Impalas on the channel, so. I've always liked the 4-door hardtops in these. Approach anything 59, 60 and a 4-door hardtop. Looks good. GM. Yeah, 58 GMC. It says it's all original. One repaint. It says the engine looks like it was very original. Is it? I think it is for sale because he's got a buyer's guy like he's a dealer. So, oh, he does have a sign on the back. Let me go get that for you. Come back over here. And there's the info on the GMC for 60K. 502 area code. And we got this little Falcon convertible for 7,063 Sprint model. Yeah, 260 V8, so the early Windsor. We got a 62 Fairlane Coupe, 20,500. There we go. We got a 78 C10 with a big block, 23,950. It does have Alberta, Canada plates, so I'm not sure if it's not a U.S. market model and how that works for registration. Here's the Big Ten variety. An 85 Chevy pickup for 3,900. This one's a 3/4 ton utility bed with cold air conditioning. Not gonna try to squeeze back there. Here we got a 41 Chevy Special Deluxe. So is the inline six. Looks like somebody got crazy with the spray can on that one. There's all the info on this one. 32,000 on that one. I can't see the interior, but you can. It's up high on a trailer. And we got a Mustang for sale. 66 model. No price on it. 951 area code, so it's Southern California. Yeah, we'll come over here. We'll get you this Project Chevy. Beers for only 6,000. Do not want to take home. Have every to it. I think he means parts. All the parts to it. So he needs a lot of help. A 46 Chevy Fleet Master Coupe. The run's good, still 6 volts. 18,000. Probably could read this one a little bit better. 559 area code, so Central Valley-ish, I believe. It's got Washington tags on it, which in some cases is actually good on older cars because at least you know it doesn't have back fees. Okay, we got a 52 Dodge Coronet sedan, 4,500 complete. That might be a bit of a Pomona price. These do not bring the kind of money that like comparable, say, Chevrolets or Fords do. I always say the Mopar stuff from that era is usually like the best bargains and cars from that era. How about a 69 Pontiac Le Mans convertible with a 4-speed, 7,500. Does need some help. This thing will probably get converted to a GTO. Yeah, floor pans are available for these, as you can imagine. Needs a little bit of help. A very similar car in high school, 68. Got a Plymouth Roadrunner for sale. 35,000 is the 383 variety Roadrunner. This one has the automatic. Make your mini truck dreams come true with this custom 85 Nissan. There's all the info on that. 909, so fairly local to here. Come back here and bring you the rest of it. We got a 78 Chevy K10. I can tell you right now there's no radiator in it, so it is a project. There you go, 5,500. Needs a little bit in the help department. If you're looking for a square body 4x4 project. Fortunately, these in California, you still have to smog, I will say, in there. So there's a little bit of an assembly process that needs to happen. Got a Dodge Dart Swinger. Could be yours for $23,000. It's got a Hawaii phone number, so 808's Hawaii. Aloha. I'm pretty sure the car is not in Hawaii. It's already here, so. Everybody was waiting to see a German microcar. How about a NSU Prince from 1959? Could be yours for $81,500. Yes, that's what it says. This OBS part conveniently next to the porta potties. $4,000 on this one. This is the extended cab ride. Looks like original paint, but it's that 90s GM paint, so you know how that goes. So you literally park right up on the porta potties. 87 El Camino for $13,000. There's the info on that. Again, 80s GM paint. Strikes again. Got a 74 pre-smog GMC Sierra. $6,900 on this one. In flat black. I'm sure it's very nice on a day like today. Here we go. We got an AMX. This is Molly's car. Friend of the channel. She just gave me a water, so that's good because it's hot. Here's for $35,500. 69 AMC. You drove it from Arizona today? Yeah, she drove it out from Arizona. Okay. I know she's between LA and Arizona a lot. We've seen her various AMCs at different events. So she doesn't know if she's doing power tour yet or not. She's a nice walk around on it. Yeah, we got some of the Cadillac Kings cars. I hung out with Molly and for a little bit. She filmed her car for her. I told her I'd get her car because she said she definitely needs to sell that AMX. We're gonna get some more of this very, very hot swap meet. In fact, I see people already sort of packing up. I know it's gonna stay full for the afternoon though. We're gonna zigzag a little bit. Got the 67 GTO. This is the one we see at, I think this is the one we see at Long Beach every month. There's the info on that one, $59,000 on the 67 GTO. Something a little more British for sale. We got an MG. This is the GT. This is the 4-cylinder. That makes it the BGT. If it was a 6-cylinder, it would be a CGT.
I got 57.
A 67 Chevy big block station wagon, 396. Here's for $8,900. I think it's got Flowmasters. I got a 66 Mustang Coupe for $18,000, 6-cylinder style. There's a for sale sign on that one. We got a 1974 Chevy Love that runs on propane for $6,500. Okay, see the propane tank in the bed. Got a 77 Datsun 280Z car, $12,500. There's the info on this guy. I'm not sure I get about 15 or 20 more minutes of footage in this video. Here we go. We got this Ford F-Series. Runs great, 6,400. Looks like a, I think it's a F100. Yeah, it is an F100. I can see the 5 lugs. It's got the farm bumper on it. Yeah, we'll just walk through. Show the Toyota Stout pickup. Shoot this walkthrough style. We'll pick out the ones for sale, like this Jeep Renegade CJ7 86, right at the tail end of the AMC era. 18,000. There's the info on this Jeep. Got a 68 Chevy Impala. Some assembly required. This is cash offer. There's the info. We got a F-250 bump side pickup. There you go, 9,500 on that one. I don't think he has a phone number on it though. This is the camper special variety. Yeah, a Chevy 2 Nova 63, 28,000 on that one. We got a 68 Buick Riviera for 4,250. Got a 67 Ford Custom Series 3000 sedan. These are what the cops, I don't think this is a police package, but these are what you need if you want to build one into a police car. Yeah, 1980 El Camino Project, 4,300 on that one. We got Dodge A-Series van. Price that. There's the phone number. I think it's an A100. It's a short wheelbase. A little bit tiki theme going on. Oh, we got a 65 F100. That's the info on that. 13,500. Says it's taking offers and wants to consult today. An 861 Chevy station wagon. This one is for sale. Flip back. Oh, 35,000. There's the info on that one. So it's got like a 350 crate motor in it. There we go. I got 58 Apache Fleet Side short bed. 4,000 on that one. It's a bit of a project vehicle. Loads of patina. Got the locking gas cap. I'll let you think about that one for a second. It's a locking gas cap. Homemade style. A 67 Mustang GT clone with a 390 FE. There's the info on that one. Yeah, that's a 6-cylinder Mustang, 66 with 49,000 miles for 19,000. Yeah, 60 Bel Air 4 sedan for 4,500. Needs a little bit of help. There's the info on it. An 85 El Camino for 5,000. There's all the info on that one. Alright, so this is a guy who watches the channel. This 65 C10 for 3K. I think he's got a phone number on the other side. And we'll bring you over to that here in a minute. Hey, you don't have a number.
Oh, here.
Here's your phone number. Oh, here we go. See, this is, okay. This is a tutorial on how to write a phone number on a sign.
Have the pen with you.
There you go. There's the phone number.
Project truck, no engine trans, 25.
Okay.
LA by Dodge.
25. Mark down to 25.
There we go.
There you go.
All right, buddy. Thanks, Frank.
Phone numbers on signs. Very important. It's a Pinto, so let's film it. I don't see a for sale sign. It's got probably like a 302 or something in it. Something. Oh, this does have a for sale sign on the other side. We'll bring it around the other side. Not gonna, oh, he doesn't have it hitched up because I was hitched to that. Show you the back of it, show you everything. Oh, now I can't get over there. I'll bring you the for sale sign. All right, through the magic of editing, we can bring you the other side and the for sale sign, the 73 Pinto wagon with a V8. See a plane landing across the street. I had a friend of mine text me this morning, hey, why don't you fly a drone out there? I'm like, there's an airport across the street. That would be very, very illegal to fly a drone here. Alright, there's some zigzagging in the Volkswagen section. It is very, very, very hot right now. 1970 Beetle that's for sale. Just says make offer. Original owner, it says. The 65 for $30,000. I still have the 65 I own with my stepfather, and the carburetor is still sitting at my house. I got to run over to my mother's house and install it and get that out again. Beetle that's for sale, no price on it. So there's your info. Same guy has this C10 long bed step side for sale in the Volkswagen section. Apparently it's an air-cooled Chevrolet. Yes, I do realize that Corvairs are air-cooled Chevrolets, but that was not an air-cooled Chevrolet. This is generally an air-cooled section, so that's the joke. There it goes, the 67 Beetle for sale. Another one, who's in the wrong section? The Firebird. I get some more of the Volkswagens for us. Like there's a Transporter for sale coming up here. The 66 for $30,000 right there. It's a double cab. Got a 65 Beetle convertible for $28,000. This will be like an older restoration. We'll walk around on that guy. I think the one next to it's for sale as well, this Beetle. That one is, I think it says $40,000 for the 63. And the phone number is written in hieroglyphics, so good luck with that. Okay, that's going to wrap things up here at Pomona Fairplex for the Pomona Swap Meet for June 2024. As always, check that tentative list, which will be in the comments section shortly after the video post. Let you know what I'm planning on hitting in the near future. I don't yet know what I'm filming next week. I'm kind of looking at different things. That guy's excited. He wants to know what I'm filming. And you'll probably find out next week. July 4th, we have the Fillmore Car Show. A lot of other great events coming up in July. Be sure to check the tentative list. Make sure you leave a comment as to what your favorite car was, what you thought was a good deal, what you didn't think was a good deal. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Leave a comment. They're excited. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.